Okay, so generational rage. Generational, right? Stuff that somebody else's parents did. Our great great grandparents, and, you know, did things that we would never do today, right? Things were harder back then, and it was harder on some people than it was on others. And that's just the way it was. Same thing in a way like servitude. In your own population of people, your own ethnicity, there was slavery type circumstances going on throughout cultures. Some people were sacrificed, as we know, and if you don't put that into a slavery context, so they're not only killing themselves, they're not only enslaving their own people, they're enslaving other people. This goes on throughout history, right? And when you fight a war, to stop that from happening to all people, no matter who you are. Abraham Lincoln was touched as a child, seeing slaves go by, because he was overworked and not paid. His father made him work on the land of it, and he felt like that servitude was unfair to him. And that was one of the actions that kind of moved him in a progressive way. Now, he slaved. Did you know how many people died? Including African Americans, too. They also fought, I believe, on both sides of the war. I don't believe I know. And they fought for their freedom. But then again, so did, hundreds of thousands of Union soldiers, as well as the ones that were fighting against it passing away. Brothers were fighting brothers, literally. There may have been a cousin or a brother that was on the South, grew up in Virginia or something in that respect, right on the borderlands, where you saw the abolishment of slavery, but then you saw slavery still progressing in these areas. Now, so not only was the war fought for them, so the sacrifice had been given, and they want us to sacrifice the children of our, like ancestry, and then their children, and then their children's children. Like, that's what it's come to. This is a 300-year-old thing, okay? 300 years. And we've seen slavery progress throughout that time period. We weren't the last, and we were not going to be the last either, I'll tell you that.